I'm here with Sam, who plays Dr. Time in the movie. Please tell us a bit about yourself, your age, your family, your day job.
Well, actually, I'm 21. I'm a uni student, so I referee touch football to earn some money. And my family are pretty cool, so they don't mind me dressing up in a blue wig and putting on glitter.
What was it like starring in Dr. Time and the True Meaning of Christmas?
Oh man, starring in the movie was absolutely a lot of fun. I really had a good time getting to know a couple of new people and acting alongside our director Brett. He's a really cool guy.
Awesome. What was your most fun memory from filming?
Oh, I've got two actually. The first one was a musical rendition that we did while doing the cup scene. Because it took so long, we all got a bit distracted and began singing, which was really a lot of fun. My second one was actually the crane. While we were filming, we had a big crane that we were filming from. And we were trying to do big shots with rotations, and every time we did a shot, the crane was in it. And so we had to do this shot 6 or 7 times because we kept forgetting that the crane was in it. So that was a lot of fun. And quite often during the set, if something went wrong, we'd actually just blame the crane.
Nice. What was the most challenging part of being in the film / stage play?
Ooh, I mean the toughest part was trying to get the lines right and all the illusions right as well. There's a lot that goes into practicing everything and getting it perfect. And so when you're standing there and it's the 20th take and you've been trying to do this for half an hour and you just miss it by a word or two, it can be very, very frustrating.
Sure can. What do you love about acting?
I don't know. I haven't really acted much before, so this is sort of a really new thing for me. But I really like sort of the getting dressed up and the being someone else and sharing the message that we're sharing to other people through a different character. And as you can tell, I like to move around a lot and use expressions.
Well, you're doing a very good job about that one. If you could act alongside any famous actors, who would you like to work with?
Good question. I think probably my favourite actor to work alongside would have to be Rowan Atkinson. I think he's just absolutely hilarious and can maintain such a funny character that I don't know how you'd get a movie done with him. He'd be making me laugh the whole time, so I reckon that'd be a really fun job.
How did you prepare for your role in the movie?
A lot of sleep. Lots of sleep.
Did the job. Where did you draw your inspiration for your character?
It was sort of one of those things where a lot of people told me how he acts and that sort of thing. So I just sort of made it up as I went along and just sort of let my own expression flow into what I was doing.
Great. What influenced your choice in costume for your character?
That's I don't know. I'm sure when you watch the movie, you see my costume and you see the discomfort. But no, I think the influencing choice was sort of trying to select something that represented the character we were going for. I think the blue hair was really a good way of making the character stand out and be the main feature. So I think that's probably the big things.
What are your dreams for the future?
Oh, well, I'd like to finish uni. That's a big one at the moment. I'm hoping to get a good job, and I wouldn't mind doing a bit more acting as well. That'd be a lot of fun.
Anything you'd like to say to the audience at home?
Audience, it's been a pleasure for you, I'm sure, to watch this acting display. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I really hope that the message sort of stood out to you. And that suit you're wearing is really nice. Make sure you keep that one.
Quick 20 questions in 30 seconds.
Ooh, okay.
Least favourite food?
I'm not good at this quick question thing, am I? Thai.
Favourite food?
Favourite food, pizza.
Dream holiday location?
Canada.
Favourite hobby?
Touch football.
Favourite movie?
Oh, the Mr. Bean movie.
Favourite song?
At the moment, it's a song by Capital Kings called You'll Never Be Alone.
Favourite book?
I love the Hunger Games.
Favourite sound?
Oh, the sound of the school bell at the end of the day.
Favourite word?
Onomatopoeia.
What professions would you like to do?
Oh, I'd love to be a professional singer. That'd be a lot of fun.
What professions would you like not to do?
I don't want to be a lawyer.
A person you'd most like to meet?
I'd really love to meet Taylor Swift.
When you stand before God, what do you want Him to say to you?
Oh man, I want him to say, you're doing a great job, keep doing what you're doing, and you're looking real good today.
What was the first show you ever did?
Actually, I did a school production called X-Men and the Horde of Agamemnon, and it was very cheap and very funny, and yeah, it was weird and really funny to watch.
Do you prefer acting for film or for the theatre?
They're both really fun. Acting for film, of course, you get to do things over and over again and really try and get it right, but then there's a lot of moving around and setting up different scenes and going to different locations, so the benefit of doing it all in the theatre is it's all in one place and you do it for 20-30 minutes and then it's done, which I like.
What has been your favourite role so far?
It has to be this one. I really like being Dr. Time, sorry.
What show could you do for years?
If I was ever able to do a show like Friends, I think that was a brilliant show, and looks like it'd be really fun to have a close group of guys that you see every day and act out with every day. That'd be a lot of fun.
What was your favourite role so far?
It has to be this one, playing Dr. Time in this film. I've really enjoyed that.
What is the strangest thing a role required you to do?
Well, in this role I had to put on eye glitter, and it was called Egyptian Queen. And so every time as I dressed up into my character costume, I had to put on Egyptian Queen eye glitter, which that was quite strange and quite weird.
Besides acting, what other training have you had? Voice, dance, stage combat?
Training. I haven't really had much training in terms of stage and film stuff. It's just sort of natural talent, I guess you could say.
Have you ever forgotten your lines or a prop or choreography during a performance?
Actually, if you go back and watch the scene where we're doing the cups, you'll notice that I'm not wearing the bow tie. I didn't realise that until right at the end, and I went, oh, I'm not wearing the bow tie, which is a really important thing about Dr. Time. So that I forgot that prop. I was doing a stage show, and I just completely blanked out with the line I was meant to do, and it was a fairly important line in the play, or leading up to, and so I skipped it and read 3 or 4 lines down, and it didn't make any sense because I forgot the first line. So
done that before. If you could remake any movie with yourself in the lead, what would it be?
Ooh, it'd have to be Inception. I think that's a really sort of crazy movie, and it'd be really fun to act that sort of surreal world sort of thing.
How long have you been acting?
Well, I think the first sort of acting role I did was 6 years ago, and so I haven't done a lot in that time, but yeah, about 6 years.
Are the directors mean to you?
Oh, the camera guy. He always gives me a bit of a ribbing when I get things wrong, and no, the guys are really good. I really like them. Brett and Darren, they do a great job, and it's been really fun working with them.
Do you have any other hobbies besides acting?
I love sport. I referee touch football 4 times a week, and so really enjoy running around and being outside and all that activity. It's really good fun.
What is your approach to figure out how to play a character? What advice would you give to young kids who want to act?
I think acting is a lot about trying to put yourself into a role, but just getting out there and doing it. A lot of people can act really well. They just don't commit time to finding things and acting around. I mean, there's a lot of great places around that you can find and get involved in, and schools usually have things that they have going on, and like even the creative generations, which is a big high school thing. You know, there's opportunities to practice acting in that, and so I think just really getting involved into it, and once you start sort of doing it, you get a bit better and a bit better, and you get to know more people.
What techniques do you use to memorize your lines?
I remember a saying, and it was recapitulation is the secret to success, which basically means do it a lot of times. So the more you practice it, the more you run through it, the more you say it, and I like to say my lines out loud. Even as I'm reading them, I'll be reading them and, you know, and reading them out loud. So, yeah, constantly repeating them, but then also reading them out loud so you're used to saying them.
Awesome. Well, thank you for coming into the interview room.
Oh, I love this interview room. It's really nice. I love what you've done with the artwork. It's really good. I'm going to just look around awkwardly now because there's a lot of things that I can look at. Look at the floor!